I fear I am the target audience. I don't even care. I like KATSEYE. I actually am a real fan. I watched Popstar Academy on Netflix pretty much when it got released. So for some context, if anybody is out there who doesn't know a thing about KATSEYE, that's totally fine. This is not going to be a KATSEYE video, although I am going to be drawing inspiration from their newest music video. KATSEYE is a girl group that was formed from the record companies HYBE and Geffen. Their goal was to use the K-pop style of training and intensity to form an international girl group. KATSEYE debuted in 2024, and they originally had 6 members. One of the most popular members, Manon, has been on a hiatus for several months. And then more recently, another member, Sophia, announced that she was taking a step back to focus on her mental health. But anyways, they just released their 3rd EP called Wild. The second I saw their new music video, Hootie Frutti, I just knew I had to turn their looks into some nails. I saw their outfits and I was immediately inspired. I just loved the bright colors and the fun fruit charms and just everything about it. I loved it. Visually, it was really cool. I started creating a mood board of all of the tiny details that stood out to me. But I'm still a beginner. I knew it wasn't gonna be perfect, and I expected that it was gonna be really hard. I had a very specific vision for what I wanted to do with these nails. I was just worried that I wouldn't be able to execute them because of my technical skills. First off, it probably would have been better to use long nails for this look, but I only had medium nails. So because I didn't have a lot of real estate to work with, I really had to nail down which details to include that were recognizable but still translated on a pretty small surface. For Lara, it was obvious. I had to go with the stars, and I just loved the whole vibe, and I felt like I could easily recreate that onto a nail look. Daniela's was probably the easiest one for me to come up with conceptually. In the music video, there's a scene where she's holding like a megaphone. Her nails were all blinged out yellow and green, so I knew I just had to do a really cool rhinestone look for her. I honestly haven't even played with my rhinestones or nail charms that much, so I was really excited to have an excuse to play with them. I also wanted to bring in elements from her striped shorts. But as I started adding the different colors to the nail, it was kind of giving me hot dog on a stick vibes. I thought I just ruined the set, but I pushed through and I just kept adding colors, and I actually really like how they turned out. Megan's my favorite, so I absolutely had to try and give her some justice for her nails. I immediately knew that I had to do 3D flowers for her look. Again, I know my technical skills still need some work, but it was the perfect excuse for me to practice. When it came to Sophia, I honestly struggled a little bit. She also had striped shorts like Daniela, but I didn't want to have 2 striped nails. I decided to draw inspiration from her top. I don't really know how to describe it, and I don't even really know what this design is called. I feel like it still fit the vibe. And Yoonchae was giving us all the fruit. She had this necklace that had like big watermelon, lime, banana charms on it. It was just really cool. It was my excuse to work with the sculpting gel again and try to make my own 3D fruit charms. It was a lot easier than I expected it to be. Now, there were a few points where it was really obvious that I'm a beginner. I know there's so many people who are trying to do their nails at home right now, and so many more experienced nail artists out there who could technically execute this look better than I could. Honestly, I'm just not a creative person, so when I had this idea, I knew that I just had to go for it. I didn't want to hold myself back from making something really cool. I was so glad that I ended up doing it. Part of me making these nail sets is for me to practice my technical skills. At the end, I really wish that I had just made them in my size because I actually would have worn them. If you're a KATSEYE fan, tell me which member's look you think I recreated the best. And if you're not a KATSEYE fan and you're still watching this video, which nail is your favorite? And obviously, if KATSEYE happened to watch this, I would probably die. So if you're in KATSEYE and you're watching this, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. Hi! I hope you like the nails! Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video. Let me know if I should recreate any other KATSEYE looks. Have a good one. Bye!